Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Hey everyone, this is Kenny at Juicy F150s coming at you today with another quick little video of some changes we're gonna be doing to the 18 F150. I know a lot of you are gonna be hating on this, but it is what it is. My truck, my payments. Well, my wife's truck, her payments. So she gets what she wants. So we're going to be two-toning the Raptor grill, Ford grill, F-O-R-D. Got it, I think off Amazon or eBay. I want to say Amazon for like 170 bucks. It is painted silver. I did bore the hose out a little bit so that I can have the white LEDs in it instead of the ambers across the top, so I had to kind of custom make those fit. Once we get it all painted and assembled, I'm going to be putting those in as well in the video. But let's get this box open. Kids in the background playing. Let's get this box open. Get the grill in there, get it ready to be putting some coat on, some color onto it. What we're going to do, we got stuff from automotivetouchup.com, adhesion promoter, and I got black paint. That is the shadow black. It's the Ford color. I can't remember what it is because my truck is the shadow black. I think it's the G1 or the U1. Just in case I have any left over, I can use it on my truck if I ever need to touch up anything. So that's the reason I use that. And we have the lightning blue, 2 cans of it, and we're gonna start spraying it down. Plan is to paint the honeycomb black. Then once it's completely dry, tape over it, mask it off real good, and then paint the rest of the border blue. Once it's dry, 2K clear. All right, let's get rolling. So here we are with the grill. It is just propped up on a little basket that I used to paint, but I've already wet sanded it with 5,000 grit. I'm going to hit it with some adhesion promoter and then just start laying the black in the areas that we see real good. All right. Coat number 1. We got 2 coats of the adhesion promoter put on. So now we're gonna go for the Ford G1. That is the black base coat that I was talking about. I've already got it shaken up pretty good, but we're gonna get it on and rolling. We're just gonna hit the honeycomb point. For the most part, we got the black. I'm gonna hit it with about 2 or 3 more coats of color, then we'll come back. All right, so now what we're gonna try to do is tape off all this black so we can get it ready for the blue. So here we go. Everything is taped off. I'm going to get a razor and trimmer on the edges, and the rest of it we see is going to be hit with blue. About 2 or 3 more coats left. We'll start putting clear on. All right, we got about 3 or 4 coats of color on it, so we're gonna peel the tape off, see if it gave us the look that I was looking for, and then we're gonna be mixing up the clear after it dries for a little bit. So I think that this turned out really well just because the paint came from automotivetouchup.com in a rattle can, so it gave me no choice but to put down multiple thin layers. Whenever I use the paint gun, I'm just not an expert, and I just put my coats down a little bit too thick. So these thick coats end up running, they don't dry so much, they bleed underneath, but here we go right here. I think it looks good. All right, let me get the clear coat mixed up. Let this dry for a little bit first. Get the clear coat mixed up and we'll go from there. I think it looks great. All right, to do the clear coat, I'm gonna use a mini spray gun I got off Amazon, 20-30 bucks. Seems to do nice HVLP gun. Has a gauge on it. I'm going to have it set at about a 40 pressure. Now remember, I'm not a professional. Right. First coat. Okay, everyone, we're finished with all the paint. I'd say time-wise, I put about a good day into it. Painting wasn't the big problem. It's just so time-consuming. I'm not a professional, and I do have children, which you have to tend to. So I'm gonna show you real quick products. The Rust-Oleum lens tint. I used it because my wife did not want the amber LEDs in the front of her grill. She wanted white ones. So I bought some smoked ones off of Amazon. I'm going to be posting a link down here in the description. But when I plugged them in, they threw out so much light that they themselves would have been too much at nighttime. So I put 1 layer of this on there, just something I had laying around the garage, just 1 layer across the top, give them a nice dark look. Also, we got the adhesion promoter from automotivetouchup.com. I'm going to be posting the link to their website as well. I'm not getting paid for this by any means. I bought 2 cans of the N6 paint. This one I didn't use at all, so you can get by with doing this with just one can. Since it is color matched, they put into a can. It sprays out great. The only problem is 20 bucks, but it's cheaper than anything else. I also bought a can of G1, which is the same color as my black F150. You all know about it if you're following the channel. I bought it to do the mesh part of the grill, and I have a good bit left over just in case I need to touch up anything on my truck. That was the purpose behind it. And that's all that I had purchased. If you want to do this at home and you don't have a spray gun or anything, HLVP gun, you can buy from Automotive Touch-Up as well, the 2K Clear. That's what you want to get, is the 2K Clear, not just clear. The 2K Clear hardens, gives you that automotive finish on the outside.
It's hard.
And shines. I mean, it brings your shine to a whole new level. I didn't really know anything about it until I used it, and then I was thinking, my goodness, it's amazing. So, those 4 things. I didn't primer it. The grill came already painted. With the paint already being there, I just used 1500 wet sand, sanded it up, smoothed it out real good, and then hit it with the adhesion promoter. And that's it. I bet you all ready to see what it looks like. All right. So here's the finished product. Like I said, I am not a professional by any means, but I think I've done a really good job. The mesh is the G1 black, which is the Ford black, shadow black. Looks great. Mesh was taped off, and then I hit it with the N6 blue, which is the lightning blue color. I let it dry for about a day. Then I did wet sand it with 1500 again, took out a little bit of the orange peel that I had there, and then I shot it with another coat of clear, and it looks pretty good. Here are the black or the tinted LEDs that I had purchased. I put those in after the first round of everything being done. Then, well, when I first bought the whole grill and it was gray, I used my Dremel and I dremeled out the holes so these would fit. These did not fit in there regularly when they came out of the box. These have more of a oval shape to them, you know, like that. And where the other ones are more domed on the top and flat across the bottom. So I made those fit, but they did have little gaps around them. So then I filled the gaps around the backside with some black silicone. And then once I wet sanded the whole thing and I shot it with a layer of 2K clear, I actually cleared over the lenses. I have my power supply hooked up right here so we can see what it's gonna look like once we get it in the truck. So, all right, so that's what we're gonna look like. I think it looks good. Yeah, last look, I did take these out like I said, and these were the shadow black as well and gloss, but overall I think it looks great. My wife is at work for the next 2 days. Next video I'll have it's going to be of a little lights that I'm going to put into the shifter, but we'll be getting this inside there. I'm not going to do an install video. I'm just going to do a final video of it being there. All right, if you all like the content that I put out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
This is the end.